Yeah, this idea that Gabriel Boric is a leftist is literally just an exclusive of the the English language media. And it takes less than 5 minutes, if you know any Spanish at all, to debunk it. So today I get notified by a friend of mine that an Israeli reporter is trying to find people with connections to the Chilean left in order to find someone to interview on the environmental policies of the incoming centrist government of Gabriel Boric, who's going to be taking office in March. And of course, I mean, when I see that sort of thing, I just jump at it. I was in the middle of something, but those opportunities come rarely that somebody even wants to talk about that sort of thing. And I try to do what I can to actually get to break this disconnect that exists between the left outside of Chile, particularly in like English-speaking countries or non-Spanish-speaking countries, and Chile, because there's so much absolutely just piss-poor analysis that happens as a result of it. And there are important things going on in Chile. There are like things that we could be learning from, and things that really our solidarity is called for, because I mean the Chilean government is murdering political dissidents on a fairly regular basis using weapons from here. Yeah, and from Israel as well. I mean, Israel's been a proud supplier of the repressive apparatus in Chile since like the 1970s or so. So, I mean, I jump at that, and so I replied to the thread on Twitter and said, you know, I could definitely check with my contacts, and I'm sure there's somebody who would not, would not hold back on the subject. Because the thing is that contrary to so much bullshit that you hear in the English language media, and unfortunately that includes the English language left media, who just believe what they read in the New York Times on this subject, and don't check it out, and apparently just don't have the connections to anyone to even ask. Because I mean, I tell my friends in Chile, my comrades there, that Gabriel Boric is being described in the English language media as a leftist or a radical leftist even, and it's a joke, because it's like when right-wingers try to claim that Biden is a communist. I mean, it's the same thing. Except that he's younger and not, not a known white supremacist, and I mean, he isn't quite as revolting a person as Joe Biden. Gabriel Boric isn't, but, I mean, the only reason anyone on the left could be bothered lifting a finger to vote for him was the alternative was a literal fucking Nazi. Now, so, I try to get that front and center whenever possible, try to find English language platforms for comrades in Chile so that this gap, this media bubble around Chile can be broken through a bit in a meaningful way. And yeah, so I said I got people I could contact, and I'm sure they wouldn't hold back on their opinions about the centrist government of Boric and the neoliberals around him. Sahala Order Kiryat Shaul. So yeah. So then I get a thing saying, just sort of very dismissively saying, actually, the people we want to talk to are people who are connected to the incoming Boric government. Not people who are going to slag him off. So not wanting to just talk to leftists, but leftists who are somehow connected to the government of a guy that is a very popular hate figure on the left. And yeah, so it got totally dismissed. He's trying to act like, I mean, you have so many people who are just going on complete bullshit that is in the English language press, not bothering even when they can speak like halfway decent Spanish, like this guy had some Spanish. Not bothering to check to see if the Chilean press is saying similar things, which in this case they really are not. And the leftists, I mean, because this isn't some factional thing where there's one where different left factions are divided and there's some sort of intramural sniping between leftist factions. Not liking Gabriel Boric is one of the things that people agree on. Like, I mean, Trotskyists, anarchists, Maoists, Allendistas, Miristas. You know, there's a lot that they disagree on. They sometimes don't even get on. But when it comes to not liking Gabriel Boric, everyone agrees that he's just a fucking bootlicker. Yeah. This idea that Gabriel Boric is a leftist is literally just an exclusive of the the English language media. And it takes less than 5 minutes, if you know any Spanish at all, to debunk it.